Okay, so this Portsburger Lab, SQL injection attack, listing the database contents on non-Oracle databases. So we have an SQL injection vulnerability here, and we can use a union attack to retrieve other data from other tables. Because the SQL injection vulnerability lies in how the website filters out different categories. And then it has a login function, so we can use the union attack to get retrieve data from other tables, and the other table could be a table that holds the username and passwords. And then we can retrieve the username and password for the administrator user. And then once we've found the user password for the administrator user, we can log in as the administrator, leading to privilege escalation. So I'm gonna access the lab. I think it's gonna reset because I already solved it before. It takes a while. Okay, so what we have is it will filter out based on different, like here's corporate gifts, and then so what we first need to do is find out what database it's using. So what we can do is I use the way URLs work when they're processed through a web browser is that you have URL encoding. So if we put this into a URL encoder, we'll see exactly the code. So we have this union statement, which will be uh, uh, this query, select the version, will be run alongside the main query, which was filtering out for different categories. So when you have a union-based SQL injection attack, we can retrieve the version, find out what database is being used. So if we go back here, and then so if we go to accessories, yeah, so category equals, uh, and then we'll find out that it's using PostgreSQL. And then we have to just go to the documentation for Postgres and see and find out how DDL or DML commands are. So now that we found that it's using Postgres, we can run another query uh, where we'll use the union-based attack. We'll select the table name from the main schema, dot tables, which will contain all the tables in the main schema, and then the table schema has to be the public one. So if we run this again, where it's at, so we go here and then back to we can find there's two tables, one with called users underscore whatever the name is, and then products. So most likely the administrator will be found in this table. So now what we have to do is find out the table columns for this users table. So we just have to so what it does is with the union operator, select column name from the column for this main schema, where the table name is this users table. So once we've done that, So now we found all the columns for that table, so we just have to go to filter out username and password columns, and that will list the contents of the username and password, and from there we will find the administrator username and password. So this last query, I had to make some changes. It's based on the previous attempt that I did. So category goals. Then we have to change the username underscore password. So we found the each user that's found on this website. Then we have the administrator and the administrator password. So to solve the lab, we have to log in as the administrator. And what this shows is how SQL injection attacks can happen using the union, using the union-based SQL injection. So it allows us to combine results from different queries, allowing us to retrieve data from other tables in the database, and that's exactly what we did here.